Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong and welcome to the Back Office Teardown Lab. Today I'm having a look at the Fairywill electric toothbrush. Now, we've all got these now because they're so cheap. You can buy them from as little as £5 in UK stores. But this one apparently has sonic technology with 40,000 strokes per minute. I think it retails around $20 on Amazon. Clearly this is a European one because it has a European office, which is quite nice. It's not a grey import. Remove up to 100% more plaque within a week. Well, I guess that's true if you're not brushing. Improve gum health in 2 weeks. Achieve noticeably whiter teeth. There's a lot of claims, but the reason I thought this would be interesting is because I charge a lot. I travel a lot. And the problem I have, as you might have guessed, is with charging, because a lot of electric toothbrushes tend to require a sophisticated docking station type base. And if you're traveling, you want to minimize the amount of things you're traveling with. So I tend to opt for things that have USB chargers. So at least I can, usually use my laptop actually as a charging base for everything. Now this is cute, isn't it? Most electric toothbrushes seem to come shelved in a blister package, but this one is quite nice. It's in a presentation box and it has a sharing gift. So let's see what you get in the package. And it has a brush already in it, and I noticed there's other brushes. So we're already off to a winner here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So let's have a look. We'll slip it out. Oh, sealed. It's hermetically sealed for your protection. I'll just bin the parts as I go along. Let's just take that off. Look, that's a nice small head. I'm not... Okay, so it's a twist to unlock. Ooh, that is slightly different. Let's have a little zoom in on that. So in the past, I've normally seen them where they have a metal spindle that spins and the agitation actually occurs in the tip. But this one, the agitation is clearly happening in the handle, and that way the tip can be really small, which is quite nice because you can get that any which way you want. And look at that shape there. It's like a little bottom for your mouth. And that's maybe not something you always want. It says USB cable under the holder. Clearly it needs an adapter though. That's, I guess it was probably too much to expect it to have anything other than a custom waterproof type fitting, but it would be cute if it did have an actual USB, but that's fine. I can live with carrying around that little tiny wire. Now before we continue turning it on or whatever, let's just have a quick look at the different heads here. So we have a soft bristle head. Again, I'm not going to bother opening them. And then a hard bristle. They're all the same. This one's the same as that. This one's a slightly different colour. Okay, fine. And then we'll get the one out of this box. The sharing gift. The interdental head. This is the one that might be more interesting. Yeah, and this is that little teeny tiny guy that you see on those fancy toothbrushes. And we never really use it. I mean, I've never used it. I've got a toothbrush, a water pick type thing, and it has loads of heads. And I have to admit, I don't think I've even changed the main head off the brush. And that's probably about 5 years old. Right, so we'll put this aside because we're not going to be trying any of that out. Probably going to lose that if you keep it with your USB lead if it's going to be in your bag. So just let's look at the toothbrush itself. It did have a manual in the box, but we're not going to go through that. We're just going to see if we can operate it manually. So you have white, clean, sensitive, polish and massage, and of course probably an LED that lights when it's charging. A lot of these modern toothbrushes do have some sort of inbuilt timer where it buzzes or vibrates to let you know that you're 30 seconds in, so that you have a 2-minute cycle on each quarter of your mouth, each quadrant, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to hit power. Let's see what happens. White, clean, sensitive, polish. Oh my god! Right, I got to show you something. I got to show you something that's happening, and I'm hoping the camera can capture this. I've never seen this before. Watch, when I turn it on, you can see the very tip wobbling, right? I'm going to put it through its different modes. That's clean, sensitive. You can see that's different frequencies, but look at that. And then massage. Oh my word, that is a tingle tangler, I can tell you. That's quite different. Let's try this in a tub of water, shall we? Look at that. It's like irradiating of it. So you can see that the different settings just change that intensity. But of course, the proof is in the pudding. We need to figure out a way of testing this properly. I've decided the only proper way to test this is by eating something that is normally pretty sticky and horrible in your teeth and then removing it with the toothbrush. This, of course, is a piece of dark chocolate, which I'm going to pop into my mouth right now. Mmm. Of course, being dark chocolate, 100% cocoa, it's not only a little bit nasty, but it takes ages to eat. So, we'll just skip ahead. I think that's a fair amount of detritus now. What we'll do is we'll pop the toothbrush in the water and we'll apply a little bit of Oral-B. I like a bit of the Oral-B. There we go. And we're going to just go for white because I want it for, do we want it for clean or white? White is the ultimate. We're going to go ultimate. We'll leave it on white. So it's already wet from the water. I'll just dip it in again. I'm just going to brush it gently to push the soap on, then I'll turn it on. Perfect. Oh, it's so nasty. Look at that. Okay, I definitely need to rinse that. That's gross. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Let's give it one more. I think to be fair to the machine, we should have probably rinsed our mouth out first. I'm going to give one little gargle just to make sure all the chocolate residue's out of there. Because quite frankly, seeing that chocolate in my mouth all over my tongue made me feel a little bit sick. Right, so I'm going to add a tiny bit more toothpaste. Oh, and even the brush has already got chocolate on it. It's so gross. I'm going to stop eating the dark chocolate. Put that on. Oh, I don't know if you caught that, but the toothbrush actually just paused to let you know you're in your, your 30-second quadrant. So that's when you need to move on. So you can just decide how you're going to work. If you're going to work to 4 corners of your mouth, or you're going to just play it laissez-faire. But I'll continue with this, and then we will see the results shortly. We're back. I've had a rinse and now it's time for the grand reveal. Ta-da! Yes. That's not too hard, is it? Look at that. It's squeaky clean. And considering I have a lot of coffee, you know, my teeth do get that brown tinge, you know, from a lot of coffee. I think that's quite a good smile. Hey you. Right, let's get back to the toothbrush. Okay, in all honesty, I thought this was a pretty good brush. I like that it's got the timer. I like the modes, they're cool. I'd probably make use of those potentially if I was messing around, but more likely, I think the white, clean, polish, perhaps if you're using a tooth powder could be useful. The head system is actually pretty good. I mean, that interchange there, bang, and I like that it's got a little seal. I haven't checked the instructions, but I suspect it's probably water, something. It's not listed. Is it listed there? Yeah, waterproof for bath and shower, but avoid to soak it. But it's nice. If you want to like brush your teeth in the shower, that a lot of us do, then that's fine. I think it's to become expected. And it just says make sure the charging port is clean. That makes sense because, of course, it hasn't got that massive induction charger. It is just a wire. So, yeah, just don't get gunk in there. Just want to have a quick look at this bit, though, while we're playing with it. Oh! That's quite the vibrator. Look at the end of that. I'll have a little zoom in, you can see what it's doing. Oh, polish has got different modes. I can feel polish turning it up and down there. It's probably hard to visualize that, but that's crazy. So I suspect it could be popular with certain segments of the community who wish one less device to carry with them on the road. There seems to be a plastic O-ring here on the top, and that's just to secure it to the head and the bristles. So I think this kit, the Fairywill, I do apologise, is quite nice. I think you could gift this. I think it's got a nice quality. It's very light. I'll definitely be carrying it with me. Packing it though, I suppose you'd have to be a bit careful because it's just as long almost with or without the head, but it's fine. It doesn't come with a carry case, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, shove it down your suitcase or put it in between that annoying bit in the bottom of the suitcase where the handle comes out. You know, it's got those two metal things at the bottom where you can't really quite put your shoes flat. That's what I'd advise. So there you go, Fairywill Toothbrush. Model 507. You can get it on Amazon, eBay, or probably other places, to be honest with you. I don't know. This was from Amazon. As ever, thanks for watching.